Hi, I'm Jeff Brown with Master Oogway again, and if you're like most people, then you think you're smarter than most people.
The higher the intelligence of the prey, the more likely they are to strike.
Oh, that's a little hurtful.
Now, today we're going to talk about bias blind spot. Most of our lives are more accurately like this.
I choose to run toward my problems and not away from them.
That's what.
But our brain likes to edit things so that it looks more like this.
I choose to run toward my problems and not away from them, because that's what heroes do.
Our brain wants us to live happily in this fake world that it's created.
And I am not from around these parts. You might say I'm from everywhere there's trouble brewing and hell waiting to be raised. You might say I'm what hell's already raised up. Name's Rango.
Why go to all the trouble of cooking the books if it's going to tell us, hey, by the way, I'm cooking the books? Because that ruins the whole game.
Wow! The shiny, glittery cave! And just like me, it is covered in sparkly treasure. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
You're not selling it.
This is stupid. I'm just gonna walk up and get it.
So your brain hides the biases from itself. That leads to the bias where you believe that you are less biased than everyone else. That you see the world accurately, everyone else is biased.
See this counter? These are all the good ideas Batman has, and no one else has ever had any good ideas, so don't even try.
Our brain will continue to let us believe that our opinions are correct, that we are hating the right people, that we're loving the right people. The problem is oftentimes all those things are not true unless we go back and re-examine them. It's time to realize that this world just might be a little bit too perfect.
Mr. Timms, you were good. Perhaps a little too good.
So when you're watching all these bias videos, you're probably thinking, I know people who do that all the time. What you don't realize is...
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
Now, Socrates used to say that the beginning of wisdom was understanding that you know nothing.
Look him up. Oh, it's under Socrates. Oh, yeah. Socrates. The only true wisdom consists in knowing that you know nothing. That's us, dude. Oh, yeah. Let's bag him. Yeah.
Who am I?
What he's talking about is being able to look deeper inside you and realize that you don't know as much as you do because a lot of it is an illusion. So it takes some courage to really look at your brain and start to see where your biases are.
But I'm gonna strip away this mystery and expose its private parts.
Now, it's going to take a lot of work because your brain is still going to try and misdirect you.
Oh, hi! We're rehearsing a scene for the upcoming company play called Put That Thing Back Where It Came From, or So Help Me. It's a musical. Yeah, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me, so help me. And cut.
You got to look where you don't want to look.
Look.
Look where?
Exactly where you don't want to look, where you never want to look. The corner of your eye. Look behind you.
So you should ask yourself a few questions.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
The first question is, am I biased? The answer is
Me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
because this is the way the human brain works, and the human brain is messy, unlike the tortoise brain, which is actually quite filled with awesomeness. Right, Master Oogway? Now, the cool thing is once you understand your own biases and how bias blind spot is trying to keep you from seeing those things, then you can start to see things a little more clearly, and you can start to have more of an impact on the actual real world and not the fantasy world which our brain tries to get us to live in. Master Oogway and I just want to remind you to subscribe and like. If you don't, then he's going to jump off this desk right now. I'm just kidding. He doesn't jump off desks.
Now put that thing back where it came from, or so help me!